Georgia about to kick it off to get us underway. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Oklahoma's offense will get first crack at it here. And you've got to believe this defense has put in extra time to try to slow down this tight end, David, with the question, can they even stop it?
It's one thing to watch it. It's another thing to stop it. And I'm just impressed with the way they move him around. They use him. Sometimes he blocks. Sometimes he's a wide receiver. Sometimes he's a lineman. Sometimes he's a wide receiver. So tough to figure out where he's going to be to double team him. But I bet he's got the attention of this defense, Jesse.
He does for sure, and because of that, David, I think it's going to open up some opportunities for maybe some of the other guys out wide. If you've got two guys covering the tight end as a quarterback, you've got to be ready to throw the football somewhere else sometimes, and so you might see a little bit more balance in the passing attack today.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Makes the catch and a huge play on the left side. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
Well, he's able to make it easy after that catch, and I think his speed is something that just scares DBs to death. When you think about great Oklahoma receivers recently, guys like CeeDee Lamb, Sterling Shepard, Hollywood Brown, DBs gave them so much cushion because they were afraid they were going to get run by, and I think that's how defenses
breaks into the open. And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the first down. From the red zone, looking for a man. Boy, did that one have revolutions on it, but it's incomplete. This crowd knows they have to bring it in big moments, and one of those has arrived. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Big third down in the red zone, and this crowd is getting behind this defense. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Got his man in the middle. He is denied, cannot get to the first down marker, and it's fourth down coming. It's good, easy call for the ref. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And on this opening drive, the D gave up some yards, but that's okay. They buckled down when they needed to. They forced the field goal, keeping the home crowd still engaged, still excited, and now they get the football.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the Georgia Bulldogs offense will get the ball for the first time. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, Dave.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
He's got his man. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Looking to throw on first down. They're working that left side. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. From the gun, they'll try the middle. They make the tackle, but he's got enough to give Georgia a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Makes the grab. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. The Dogs come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Stop is made at the 35-yard line, a 5-yard gain there, and it's a first down. To the ground with the back. Turning it on! They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, this offense, when you can run the football like this, man, you will have success, especially in the red zone, trying to get touchdowns.
Pulls it in. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. On third and goal, they'll try to throw it in. Finds his big tight end. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. Dead center perfect. And that field goal is going to tie us up here in the first quarter.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here comes the Oklahoma offense. Hand off from the shotgun. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. And the Sooners moving quickly to the line. They'll pull it on the read. He picks up 4. That'll leave them with 3rd and 6. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. And the tackle is made, but there has been a flag thrown.
Hold.
A costly penalty wipes out that 3rd down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Fires to the middle. He's got an open man. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. The Sooners will send out the punt unit. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Makes the catch at the 30. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He lost one down the sideline. And the deep shot is complete inside the 35-yard line. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. Oh, he's got some space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. You count up those explosive plays in a game, and you put a little extra star by the big runs.
Yeah, this running back is a weapon, boy. He is so good in space. He's got shiftiness. He can make guys miss. And if this guy gets into the second level, watch out. He can hit a home run.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. back to pass. Got rid of it just in time.
That's a heads-up decision by the quarterback there. You want to throw a touchdown, but if it's not there, just throw it away, and now we got third.
On 3rd and goal, they'll throw it. Floats it out in space. And they get him, and they'll lose yardage on that completion. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. Smashes it between the uprights. And with that, they've taken the lead.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Now the Oklahoma offense will go back to work. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. He finds a soft spot in the middle. All the way out to the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 15. And another big play from a Sooner receiver. We've seen that before. Some places you might get grades like C, D, all A-pluses here.
And he grabbed it like a lamb and serving up busted chops like you've seen this offense do so many times in the past.
They'll throw again after the incompletion. It's picked off. The Heisman contender turns it over. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
Quick strike complete.
You know, the short passing game is a great go-to weapon for any offensive coordinator in the 1st quarter because it's reliable, obviously, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play you. So for coordinator...
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
And that's the challenge today. A week ago, they failed the challenge. Last week, they gave up 5 sacks. They can't do that again today. This defense saw it. They watched it on tape. They know they're not doing a good job of protecting their quarterback, and already 1 sack on the day.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Oh, what a play! It's intercepted. Got some room to run. Touchdown Sooners! What a play! Not only the interception, but the great return for the score.
And they come up with a huge pick 6, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, back to your game in a moment, but first we have to show you how the script is being written here. Ole Miss has the lead right now, but they haven't been able to separate themselves just yet there in the Grove. They're up by 4 over North Carolina.
They'll crank up this drive with the pass.
We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Looking to throw on 3rd. Oh, they're after him. He's got it down the left. And what a huge chunk play for this offense. Just exactly what you need to move the ball down the field. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
And the Dogs with the 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. How about picking up tough yards like that as he gets to the 22? While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. They'll leave it with him. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. This Georgia offense moving quickly down the field. Now from inside the red zone. He caught it. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. They'll run it to the left, looking for the end zone. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And now after getting knocked back, they'll try it again, this time from the 5 on 3rd and goal. Under fire. And the quarterback goes down. There is a penalty flag on the field, but I think the defense might have the option just to take this play. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. Absolutely perfect. That brings them to within 1.
And so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Here he comes with the return. And the returner will be brought down. He'll keep it himself. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? The Sooners want to move quickly. When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season? With the first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, Palmer, getting a chance to show what you're about so you can finish strong. It's
a resume builder, no doubt about it. Really, there's been so much anticipation building up to this top 25 matchup. So which team can control their emotions, I think, goes a long way in who wins this one.
That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Guys, that last trip, a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. It's complete. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Finds the tight end.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And And the Bulldogs really need to keep this drive alive on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged out of the air. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. This field goal unit getting some serious run. They've already been out there 3 times. The kicker will try it again. Absolutely center cut. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
Well, the head coach decided to play it safe on 4th and inches and trot his field goal team out there, and his field goal kicker just made him look like a pretty smart guy.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Oklahoma has it again, and here comes the offense. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together. There he goes! And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. And the Sooners in a good spot here with 2nd and short. All right, guys, let's talk a little bit about Oklahoma. By the end of the day, one of these 2 teams will control their conference destiny the rest of the way. Potential bye in the college football playoff on the line. This game critical at this point in the season for both teams.
And so much talent in this game, too. Outstanding coaching staffs, NFL talent on both teams going into this one. David, this might be a rematch in the conference championship game. We might get to see this matchup again.
Yeah, and it's so nice to have 2 teams playing so well at the top of their conference. You know this game matters. There's no sleepwalking into this game. You see the numbers at the top of the conference. It's you and it's them. Who's going to come out today?
He'll do it himself. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they are on the move. The Sooners want to crank the tempo.
Man, this defense has to be better. You have to stop the first part of the option, and that is the quarterback. And he gets loose. He gets the first down, another set of downs. They need to figure out this plan and how to stop this quarterback.
The give on the inside. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. To the ground to try to pick up the first. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25.
Really nice run there, picking up the first down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
Takes the easy one to the back. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. The give to the tailback. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. The Dogs are off the leash and coming after him on 3rd down. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. He is stopped right at the 21-yard line, and now it'll be 4th down and decision time. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And they've regained the lead.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner will be knocked down. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. You kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
The Bulldogs come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Got his man downfield. Such a big part to convert these 3rd downs, and they've got it at the 42. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Right down the middle. Complete downfield. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. He's looking to throw. He's got him. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Hold on.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Gonna look downfield again. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, he had it right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on first down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. Here on third down, will they go back to the running game? He's looking downfield to throw. Quickly to the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. Georgia sends out the punt team. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. So here comes the Oklahoma offense. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, Bill.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
He's got his man across the middle. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Sooners come to the line in the hurry-up.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
They're dealing with a second and long. They're looking to get the edge with this one on the toss. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. Looking to throw on first down. It's complete on the right side. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. And the Sooners can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Running back searching for a hole. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Third and short from the 28. Let's see if this is four-down territory or if they just pick up the first. Breaks into the open. Got some room into the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Really nice job of executing that time by the offense on the option play. Really nice blocking up front. And the quarterback there really had a two-way go. He could have pitched that. The pitch guy was wide open. But the QB decided to keep it himself down here in the red zone-ish area. He's able to make guys miss and take it in for the score.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the ACC. Virginia is being brought out back behind the woodshed right now. This is cover your eyes, hug your loved ones territory. A real shame. They're trailing by 18 to Florida State. It wouldn't be the ACC if there weren't this kind of storyline, guys, and we promise to keep you posted.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Dogs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's second and a mile. Finds his tight end. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Down to 2 minutes to play in the first half, and it has been a dandy. A chance to perhaps get this game tied up before the break. Tight end now in motion. Out of the shotgun on third down. Got his man. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. To the air on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Makes the grab on the left. Turning it on! Crosses the 35. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play. Spotted at the 32.
One of the things I love about this running back is his versatility. He's not just good running the football, but he can catch it as well, and he can make things happen with the ball in his hands. Nice job by the quarterback, getting through the progression, getting it out to his guy, and he does the rest, and that generates a huge play.
Georgia ready to dial it up on another first down. Motion from the back. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Dumps it off in the flats.
Yeah, and you see they keep creeping the running backs out in the flat right there. He slips him out to the right, gets him the football quickly. But this defense, man, I tell you what, you talk about speed, seeing things, reacting, and going and getting them on the ground. Really nice job.
That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Georgia heads to the line with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Back to throw, time running short in the half. And it's a touchdown. It is also a play in which there is a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. It looked as if they had a chance to tie it, but that goes by the boards as the penalty takes away the touchdown. He's got it on the run. Touchdown, Bulldogs! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
Lining up for the PAT. Right down the boulevard. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. He'll start this drive firing. Makes the grab.
You complete some of these hitch throws early, you're setting up the hitch and go. Later on, you can pump fake that. And the receiver can pirouette right up the sideline. That might be a home run play for the offense.
Using the quick game. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Athens. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Dooley Field inside Sanford Stadium.
They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. They put points on the board in the first half, but still find themselves in a hole.
And if I'm this offense, man, I'm not trying to change anything. I scored a bunch of points. I've been successful. Jesse, the defense has to catch up here in the second half.
Yeah, they do. They're going to have to start making plays, but you can only control what you can control. So for the offense, go out, do your job, trusting that your defense is going to make a play.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
The trend continues for this offensive line from last week. They gave up 5 sacks last week. They've given up 4 today. The most important part of your offense is protecting that quarterback. They've got to do a better job.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
And what a great moment for that young man right there. That's his first career interception in college football. He's a guy that's worked so hard. He wanted to make an impact for his defense this year and comes up with a massive play right there.
Time for this Sooner offense to go back to work. Fires to the big fella. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, still got him on the turf. Quick release by the QB. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. Give to the running back. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. He slides that just inside the right upright. Now up by 4 here in the 3rd quarter.
And that's a really good response by this defense. Their offense throws an interception, puts them in bad field position. They respond with a stop, force a field goal. Yeah, they got 3 points, but great job by this defense.
He'll bring it out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Last drive ended with an interception, and they can't afford to have that happen again. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. And it's incomplete on 3rd down. Georgia lining up to punt it away. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. Quick release on the RPO. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down mark. They'll move the tight end. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Sooners will try to pin them back with the punt. He'll try to really get into this one. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Quarterback on the keeper. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Now the play fake. Fires to the wideout. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. Georgia sends out the punt team. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Here comes the Sooner offense back onto the field. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Sooners racing to the line in the hurry-up.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Showing off those sweet feet as he gets it to the 45. And the Sooners with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Off play action. Throws for the tight end. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. The Dogs are barking and growling and trying to hold him here on third down. He's got it. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. Timeout call by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. The Sooners look to keep this drive humming. Handoff from the gun. Not a lot there. Picks up one inside the 20 to the 19. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Pulls it and fires to the left. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. This crowd knows when to bring it. They turn to the passing game on third and short. Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a fourth down. So here comes the field goal unit again. This kicker has already made 3 in this one. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. And he kept that one just straight enough to graze inside the left upright. The lead now 7 here in the third quarter. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They'll keep it on the ground. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5. And the Dogs come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. They'll try to run for it. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Working the middle, it's complete. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call.
Hold.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And here comes the offense on second down. Motion from the wideout. They'll run play action. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. I mean, not only were those two guys not on the same page, I don't think they were in the same playbook. They barely looked like they were on the same team. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
You know, I'd be worried right now if I were this head coach. I've already had my starting quarterback knocked out of the game. I'm watching my backup quarterback now get ragdolled around as well. What can we do to protect him and give ourselves a chance to win this game?
Georgia lining up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He'll take it on the return. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Here come the Sooners ready to go on offense. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Working that left side now.
Defense, man, it helps you a lot when you could be a linebacker or a corner or safety, anybody, and you see the QB throw the football. Now I can break on the football right away and limit gains like right here on this play.
On third and long, try to convert through the air. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster?
Great job by the defense, forcing the fumble, but a bad, unfortunate bounce, and the offense pounces back on it.
The Sooners will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Hauls it in, looking for space. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. Got his man out of the backfield. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold on.
Odd choice to take the penalty there. If you just take the loss, it also costs the offense down. Instead, they'll replay it. Leaves it with the running back. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. Now on second down. Sends it back in motion. To the air on second down. Fires to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And every time he gets brought down, everybody kind of gasps for a second because you're already on quarterback number 2, and you got to protect him. You got to keep him upright, and the least amount of hits as possible because you definitely don't want to go to QB number 3.
Georgia sends out the punt team. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. The Sooner offense returns to the field. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Oh, they dial up on second and a long way to go. Send the tight end in motion. The give to the back. Maybe a 3-yard pickup there, third and long coming up. And the Sooners in the hurry up. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. The defense was in the dime package. They didn't have to send an extra rusher. The big fellas up front took care of that.
Yeah, and all dime means is I'm bringing an extra fast guy on the field and taking an extra fat guy off the field. But listen, the fat guys still get home. Isn't that beautiful? The big, athletic defensive line still does a great job getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
The Sooners line up to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Perhaps feeling that coverage coming, signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 25. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. And the Bulldogs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wide receiver comes in motion. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Throwing right. Got him downfield. Really nice job there by both guys, the throw and the catch, to work that defense and get the first down. He'll pull it on the read. Couldn't quite get the huge play on that one, but he goes out of bounds at the 37. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Oh, he's got some space. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Looking downfield on first down. Pressure's there, and he lets it go. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Behind the chains now on second and long. The give to the running back from the shotgun. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. And guys, if they can make their way into the end zone, we'll have a tie game in the fourth, and the stage will be set for a great finish. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Wants to go up top. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. A touchdown here on third and goal really ratchets up the game pressure. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. And this could prove to be the biggest play of the game. They'll go for it on fourth and goal. He wants it all. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. Off the play fake on first down. Got his man quickly. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Sooners head quickly to the line.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going.
There he goes. Got the first down and still on his feet.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
Just a short pass to the tight end.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
From the gun, the running back has it. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's second down. Trying play action. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit. This dog crowd is off the leash, and they are coming after them, bringing noise on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. On target to the left. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. And the Sooners are moving quickly down the field. From the gun, running back gets to give. He's going to lose a yard on that one. This drive facing a little adversity on second and 11.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances. And that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock. And they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. The Sooners decide to punt it away. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. This certainly hasn't been their best day, but there's no time for mistakes now. They have to execute if they want to snatch this thing from the fire. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. Second down, he'll throw it. Punts it out of the air. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. So they're facing third and short from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46.
Well, this guy's having a day. It doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's running. He just seems to always be getting open, and his quarterback is taking notice. He's looking his way. Nice job there, throwing in time, getting it to him in space and allowing him to go to work. This is turning into a very nice statistical day for this wide receiver.
They go to the ground. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Offense in a bunch formation. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Finds a man in the middle. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Finds his man. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Gets it out quickly. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. Use the play fake, now to throw. Takes a hit as he fires. Touchdown, Georgia! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Nice job by the quarterback, hanging in the pocket, hanging in there. He knew he was going to take a lick. He took the lick, delivered a strike, and got the score.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the 4th. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup this week in the American fellas. Let's show you what's going down. UTSA has been blitzed from the opening kick, and as you can see, the score right now is a lot to a little. They're trailing by 39 to Memphis. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this clash in the American you should know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Solid gain to get him out close to the 20, pick up a 5 to the 19.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Reads it, fires complete. He makes the tackle at the 24-yard line. It's a pickup of 5, and they'll have a first down.
We knew coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they
Breaks into the open.
coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. The give to the back. Fights off a defender. And the runner is down, and so is the flag. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Let's see what they've got on second down. Looking to fire. Quickly complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Sooners will hustle to the line. On third down, he drops the throw. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Let's see what he can do with it. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Motion from the wide receiver. Off play action on first down. They get to him as he throws. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. From the shotgun, the inside give.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Off the play fake. Got his man on the outside. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Certain moments in the game you know are just a little bit bigger. Here's one of them. Big play. And down goes the quarterback. There are penalty flags down, but it looks as if this might be on the offense. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. Georgia lining up to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And the returner will be brought down. This defense has to hold it right where it is. Score tied late in the game. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Sooners can really attack on this second and short. Quick completion to the right. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. These fans stepping up to help this defense on third down. Trying to pick it up on the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. The Sooners send out the punt unit. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. They'll start this drive going to the air. Throws to the wideout. Working the middle. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Wants to throw on first down. Zings it complete to the right. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? The hurry up now. Second down. Clock ticking. Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. They need to get a little closer for a field goal try, and they've got to do it in a hurry. Just keep slinging it. And they're not on the same page there. Georgia sends out the punt team.
Number 11 on to punt it away.
And that, my friends, is getting the perfect bounce, the perfect